What's good, YouTube? It's your boy MKMD, one half of the Storm 9 siblings, and guys, I'm super excited because this is my first Cosmic Wonder reaction upload, but I've been watching him for a couple months now, so I'm not saying I've known him for a long time, but Warren, he has some fire content, so please check him out if you have not already. But to be reacting to Tobey Maguire possibly re-entering Marvel in the MCU in Doctor Strange, the Multiverse of Madness. Now guys, if you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, smash the like button, ring the bell, because why not? If you love Marvel and you love DC, you might as well hit the subscribe button. But yeah guys, without any further ado, let's get it. Let's go.
How's it going, everybody? It's Warren. Welcome back to my channel, The Cosmic Wonder, where we talk about all things Marvel and, of course, the MCU. Today, we are talking about Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. Big news today about Sam Raimi. But real quick, if you didn't check out my video yesterday about the Venom 2 trailer not happening, please check it out after this video. And again, I'd like to apologize to everybody. But today, we do have some very exciting news. It has been officially confirmed. Sam Raimi himself has said that he is on board with Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. Now, this was reported by different media outlets in the past, but this is the first time that he himself has actually confirmed it. And this confirmation and some comments that he made in a recent interview could mean that Spider-Man, Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, could be showing up in Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. We're going to break it all down, but first, if you're new, be sure to subscribe to stay up to date on all Marvel content and to enter my giveaway for a chance to win an Xbox One or a PS4. I'm picking a winner at 550,000 subscribers, almost there. So, most of you know that Scott Derrickson, who directed the first Doctor Strange film, was supposed to direct the second Doctor Strange film. However, due to some differences, we'll call it, him and Marvel Studios have parted ways, but he is still on as an executive producer. Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness is supposed to be the Marvel Cinematic Universe's first horror story type of film. But it wasn't too long after that word began to go around that Marvel Studios had found another horror director to helm the project. And that was none other than Sam Raimi, the director of the first Spider-Man trilogy.
Well, one of the best ones.
We're talking to Sam Raimi about the scene in Spider-Man 2 where they name drop Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
Doctor Strange. That's pretty good. But it's taken.
And in regards to this scene in the upcoming Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness film, this is what Sam Raimi had to say. I loved Doctor Strange as a kid, but he was always after Spider-Man and Batman for me. He was probably at number 5 for me of great comic book characters. He was so original, but when we had that moment in Spider-Man 2, I had no idea that we would ever be making a Doctor Strange movie. So it was really funny to me that coincidentally that line was in the movie. I gotta say, I wish we had the foresight to know that I was going to be involved in the project. So what Sam Raimi said in this interview confirms two things. One is that he is officially on board with the film to direct. He is our new director for the film, and he has a horror background as well, so the film should keep the same tone. And two is what everybody really wants, is that now there is a definite possibility that Spider-Man, Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, could be in Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. This is definitely something that Sam Raimi and Marvel Studios are going to consider, especially with a film that involves the multiverse. And let's re-examine that last line. Sam Raimi said, I gotta say, I wish we had the foresight to know that I was going to be involved in the project. The reason that he is saying this is he would have undoubtedly connected the two in some way. He would have set up Doctor Strange more in Spider-Man 2, or possibly Spider-Man 3. But of course, there was no way to know this at the time. The MCU wasn't even in existence yet. Even though Sam Raimi kind of attempted a mini MCU MCU in Spider-Man 2 by referencing Doctor Strange. So obviously he can't go back and change Spider-Man 2, but what he can do is throw something in Doctor Strange 2. Since we are exploring different realities and multiverses, you can definitely connect the two of them together. In fact, an alternate version of Doctor Strange could reference Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, or perhaps our current timeline Doctor Strange, as he goes through different universes. So Sam Raimi is directing Multiverse of Madness, and he wishes that he would have known this because he would have connected the two films. But it's not too late. He will still have a chance to do that in Multiverse of Madness, which is of course what we all would absolutely freak out over. So let me know what you think about this awesome news, and let me know how much you would love for Tobey Maguire Spider-Man to show up in Multiverse of Madness.
I'm calling it now, 2022 or 23, there will be a live-action Spider-Verse film. Now, the only way this is possible is if this film does well, or in the whole Sonyverse, they pull it off like they did for the Spider-Verse film and the Spider-Verse animated film that also hit. So I think just with what we know and what we've seen, I think this could possibly work really, really well, which I'm super excited for, but anxious at the same time. I hope it's not forced, but even if it is, I just to see my childhood hero, as in Tobey, just pop up back in the big screen as Spider-Man, that would mean everything to me, and I'm sure to a lot of you old Spider-Man fans, like, this is really, really big for people like us, because I love Tom Holland, but listen, without Tobey, there would be no Andrew, and without Andrew, there would be no Tom. So he was the main Spider-Man, and like, guys, like, I know I'm babbling, but like, if you know me or know me well, you know Spider-Man is my all-time favorite heroes ever. So guys, like, anything involving Spider-Man, you already know I'm in there. So guys, like, I'm anxious, but I'm super excited at the same time. Please tell me how you think they can pull this off in the Multiverse of Madness. Also guys, if you're new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button, smash the like button, and ring the bell. And if you're not new to the channel, thank you for being a member of the Storyline Siblings family. And lastly, run the views up. Run the views up.